Hi, it's me. We're going out to the temple now. We're going to take part in a ceremony called Anzan Kigan. I'll explain it later. It's nice weather today, but I don't know. It's Saturday, so maybe there'll be a few people at the temple, but who knows. Atsuta Jingu is not merely any shrine. It has a long history spanning approximately 2,000 years, and it stands as the second most prestigious Shinto sanctuary in Japan after Ise Jingu. It's really a very important place in the history of Japan. Atsuta Jingu is also important because it enshrines the Kusanagi no Tsurugi, one of the three sacred treasures of Japan. It's one of the iconic regalia passed down through the generations of the imperial family, along with the Yata mirror and the Yasakani no Magatama. The sword is never displayed in public. Only the emperor may lay eyes upon it, but it's kept at Atsuta Jingu, which is another reason why it's one of the most important Shinto sanctuaries in Japan. These sacred regalia show up in many Japanese games. In Okami, your weapons are based on these treasures. In Nioh, you can get the Yasakani no Magatama as an accessory and the Kusanagi no Tsurugi as a sword. If you played a lot of Japanese games, you heard these names probably, but never knew what they referred to. Rather grim celebration back in the day, old days. The child mortality was very high, so a child making it to 3 or to 5 or to 7 was cause for celebration. And so we have this Shichi, 7, Go, 5, San celebration for children of these ages. As you can see, there are a lot of and that means there's some kind of event going on. And so the parking is completely full. We had to use outside parking. You explained the donation of sake to. This is the Oakshu, the great camphor tree of Atsuta Jingu. It's one of the symbols of the shrine. It's estimated to be over 1,000 years old and planted by one of the great figures of Japanese Buddhism, Kobo Daishi, also known as Kukai. If you played Nioh 2, you know him as one of the most annoying bosses in the game. I don't know exactly what's going on this time. Looks like a reenactment troupe, but not for nerds like Renaissance reenactors, but I don't know exactly what's up with this.
ジムにもやりたい？風。
These are Emma. If you play video games, you may have seen them in Silent Hill F or Kunitsugami. we're in line for a ceremony called Anzan Kigan. It happens on Inu no Hi, the day of the dog. And the reason for that is that dogs deliver lots of babies quite easily. And the Anzan Kigan is asking for a safe delivery of your baby. My wife is pregnant, so that's why we're here. And I think it's basically because our kid isn't born. We're gonna find a priest to cast some spells on her belly, but we'll see. I work near here, so I come here sometimes. Today is quite packed compared to every day. I'm a bit mad because we forgot to fill out the form before we enter the line, but with some trickery, we managed to get it done without leaving. So we're inside the temple where we're gonna have the Anzan Kigan, the request for a safe delivery. Inside the temple we can't film anything because that would be uncouth, and Japan already has a problem with foreigners filming where they shouldn't, so we're not gonna do that. Also, they probably want to keep secret all the spells and magic they're gonna do, so we'll see. I'll report later. Just a list of the years, the bad years to be born. If you were born in these years, you have to come to temple and, make an offering. Fortunately, I'm not born in any of these years. I'll probably have to come here, I don't know, a few years from now. But what happens if you... So during this Yakudoshi, you're more likely to run into misfortune, bad health, all that stuff. Apparently the next one for me is 42. So I have a few years still. When you get there, you have to do yakubarai. So you have to purge yourself of bad vibes. Probably a different magic than the one used for the kid. So, I'll try it when I'm 42.
こちら待合所大変混雑しております、特に入り口付近ですね混雑しておりますので皆様できるだけ奥の方に詰めていただきますようにご協力お願いいたします、こちら入り口付近にいらっしゃる方ですね
It's starting. Guess the MOMIZizm are here. We'll see what's going on. We just left the ceremony. As I suspected, they were doing some kind of magic there. There was a guy shaking a thing. There were drums. There were, those music you hear a lot in Japanese games and movies. However, it was a bit long because he read out the name of every single person there, and there was like 200 to 300 people. And we had to keep our heads low, so my neck hurts. But all in all, I got the spell. Everything should be fine. Didn't eat anything today. It's afternoon, I think. Yep, it's 1 p.m. and I'm very hungry. My neck hurts, but at least we got some magic and some goodies. Oh, by the way, the ceremony costs a lot. It's 6,000 yen for small groups, and then as you increase the number of people, you pay more. Like you could have a very nice meal with a lot of friends for that money. がビールね
夏やったら50ぐらいに来てあそこで酒場
We just waited for about 2 hours. No, 1 hour and a half. We're about to get in. I told them when we got here we should go away and eat somewhere else, but anyway, we're gonna have some sushi. Never wait more than. You can order from this man or from the tablet. It doesn't make up for the wait though. Cool.
まもなく到着します。お取り忘れにご注意。
撮影だ。Tuna, salmon, simple stuff. No this weird treatment. This is the shit.
まもなく到着し。
Oh, so fucking hungry.
まもなく到着します。お取り忘れにご注意ください。
We're back. The temple was very, very crowded. Traffic was shit. But the worst part was waiting for nearly 2 hours at the restaurant. But I ate like a motherfucker, so I'm happy. And we used like a little paper thing. If you're a mom. I saw some dads with this, but I don't know which ones is appropriate. But this time my wife wore it.
これは何?
I don't know, it looks like the Toyotomi symbol, but some kind of flower, but it looks like the Toyotomi Kamon, but I don't think it is because it's Atsuta Jingu. It's older, way, way older than ritual. You get a little bag of goodies. Let's see. Folder for the temple, which since I've been there a lot, I don't know why I would need it. Pair of wooden hush chopsticks. There you go. Oh, that looks nice though. Childbearing伝説. Oh, it's tea. Mochika. Some sweets, I guess. And the little tag with their names on it. That's it.